So I'm going to be doing 100% tutorial, and I'm going to be covering some very basic stuff throughout the entire route. So I start a new file with a one-letter name, and this is going to be the easy new friendly route. DC in 2 trips, but it is going to include RBA, so I'll be covering that and a consistent way to get it, as well as a few other backups, so people don't have an excuse to quit races. Kappa. So it's essentially the same as normal MST, and shield, no I am wrong. So essentially escape links out, destroy the shield, flip through very plain and simple. Also, this will assume that you're on the N64 route. I may do a VC tutorials at some other point, but don't count on it. Because N64 has in general, safer route in my opinion. Alright, so exit house, hold up right, then left. I forgot to set my adapter, so hold on, because I use a GC controller. Okay, so back up the house. But unfortunately this is a bad angle, but when you get, if you have a good angle, if you get to this point, you're backwalking, start side hopping. And you should get the rupee right here, depending on the timing. And if you don't get that, there's always a backup, but waste 3 seconds. So don't just get the sword. And grab the same amount of rupees as the normal MST route. Equip sword here or before, whatever floats your boat. Alright, so right here you're going to want to do a backflip, side up left and backflip, pull out your sword. But occasionally if you're too close, you'll actually walk through, so don't do that. And just slash the sign. Slide up a bit. So there's two things we can do. The first thing we can do is we can try and jump slash into this fence. And you can do this normally with a roll, but I find more consistent to just walk through normally. Amazing Dragon, the volume. I choose a volume. So essentially, you're going to want to jump slash when Link just starts falling to get on here. So, right about here. But that was late because I advanced the frame, but that's the frame you want. So right when he just starts falling, like that. And you can either roll or slide up here, but let's just say you can't get this trick because it's one frame. Alternatively, you can just get this rupee back here. It wastes a few seconds, but it's worth it if you can't get the bridge clip consistently. And also, if you mess a rupee earlier, you can just get a rupee in here. Get the rupee for buying the shop. And buy the shield. Now there's two things we can do. You can either hop back normally, like hop over these and then back walk to where Pokey is, or you can do a Wes. That's not how to do a Wes. You can do a West of Pokey, which saves about 2 seconds. So there's three ways we can do this. The first way is you can do C up. Aim about here. And slash and press A right when he slashes. Okay. That's how to do the C up method. But I personally do not recommend the C up method at all. It's inconsistent and it's very dumb. The second method is a slash crouch stab method, because slashing right here gives you a good position. So you slash, you flick right, make sure you have a good camera. So essentially flick right here, slash, and then hold up and then slash, and then press A with the right timing. The trick can be finicky. Alright, that's what happens if you get it right. So, the easiest and most consistent method for me, I'm not sure how much time it loses, but it's very consistent, is just tap right, and then hold ESS position right for 1 frame. Actually, I lied. Hold it left. So, and do the normal setup. And do the normal setup for crouch stab. Left ESS once. And a second left ESS, I believe, works fine. But this is a 1 frame ESS turn is more consistent, so just do this. And occasionally it might not work, but that's just due to bad positioning. And just roll on. Goodbye, Pokey. Nice knowing you. Oh, if I start a tutorial, I'm going to finish it. Why would I not finish it? Why am I doing a Hundo tutorial? Because there is not a Hundo tutorial out there and I want to do one. And also I'm on an actual N64, so I can't really make use of save states. So since I can't make use of save states, I just have to point out stuff. So essentially, a backup West Escape, you just have to do research on. So yeah, I just cannot use emulator, unfortunately. Backwalker roll, whatever floats your boat. So let's just say, okay, so it went to the left, so just align with the tree. So essentials, same thing, do west of Kakariko. And you should not miss this if you're on N64. And if you do miss it, you lose 2 minutes. Well, let's just say you miss it. Then you can do a backup slash at the wall and then do a second west. I will not fail Deku Wrong Warp. That's my answer. If I failed Deku Wrong Warp, that would be the first time in a month. Pretty straightforward. Kako collecting is lag reduction strat. Target here. Although my Kakos aren't very optimal, so if you want to see better Kakos, go look at ZFG's phone. So nothing really special. Hi, Sylar. That's not how to do Kakos. Unfortunately, that is not how to do Kakos. So I just done goofed. Do not do what I just did. Because now I have to go back up and grab this Kako. I can do 6 hits. But if you get a bad jump, then yeah. Throw him there, jump to the ladder. And OP isn't at the far back, which he is right now. Drop him as close as you can. I turned it down again. Grab bugs and save them. So it's essentially there's gonna be two ways I can do this, but I'm gonna do the faster way. So essentially do up left and then target left and mash side up a few times. That's the fastest way. Magnum, my mic is at max. Stick. And, I don't know, just quickly line up about here, and then do a jump slash. Don't take this long to line up. And, like, if you're waiting here, don't take this long to line up, just do a quick slash. And unfortunately, that was a bad slash, so don't do that. Don't call out lurkers, please. So ultimately, we're just gonna get 5 Deku Nuts, but for safety, we're gonna get 10, because it allows for error on Gohma. And you're just gonna slide up into this door. It's a 1-frame trick, so you'll just get used to the timing. So press A just like right when he lands, like that. The timing for that door is actually pretty hard to get used to, but if you practice, you'll get used to it. It's very hard to explain it visually. So hold the opposite direction, and while you're in the air you should equip your items. But you can also equip them here. Also make sure you're flat up against the door, because if you open it from here you'll trigger the text if you got the text skip. So just line up against this door. I'll just do this for reference. See? So make sure the door as close as possible, and do your crypts here if you can. Nut stick slingshot. Also, you can take a damage boost from the Scuttle if you're lucky. Unfortunately, he went for me too early, so I wasn't lucky, so I have to go a long way around. No face cam because I'm doing a tutorial and I'm uploading it to YouTube. Pretty straightforward. Grab Scopula. Also, it's fastest to light the torch at the beginning with a decent, consistent amount of movement. Also, for safety nets, we're gonna grab this guy. And I got really lucky that it landed there. I saved a few frames. Also, here's the B1 skip. You can do the old MST B1 skip, but that's very, very slow. So the thing you want to do is stun him. Stun the Skulltula and hold upright, when you get to this edge. And then when you get to about this point, just tap down and it'll stop your momentum. And side up. And side up around when you see the bottom of the web. Like right here. And for some reason the web didn't load. So if this just happens, light the torch. Another method to do this is backflip onto here and mash stick. Like that. Do scrubs however you want. You can do a fast west scrubs, but I find that to be pretty consistent because it's very fast. Jump slash in. Now there's two methods you can do this. So, sorry about the alarm, but apparently Dempe likes setting flames to ovens. So, you can do either Gohma clip or double KO. Gohma clip is 10 seconds faster. And to get Gohma clip properly, go to, like, right about here, quickly maneuver over, and wait until the big eye. And then equip bugs on this frame, backflip, and do Gohma clip. Bad frame. Okay. Nice copy pasting, guys. So Gohma clip is harder, but it's completely worth it if you can get it consistently. You can also do a rolled method to get it, but meh. So you can either do skater setup or poodle skirt setup here. Poodle setup is the MST setup, which is a lot more consistent, it seems. So line up about here. It's not too precise. Do a few rolls. And throw a nut on the second step. Or so. Slide up once. Look what frame you got. Okay. So there was a black splotch on the ground. and Link was right before that black splotch. So the setup I would do if I got before that black splotch is get in this corner, don't target, but tap back, and then target, and then get in the corner, tap right, open the door. And occasionally Ganondorf fails for whatever reason, I have no clue why. Occasionally movement can be bad. So please ignore what just happened. Okay, that's third frame. So if I go on the black splotch, that means it's third frame, and if I'm ahead of it, it's fourth frame. So for third frame, I'm going to target, like, you see where this, like, small black splotch is, like, right here. I have to target the wall right across from this. Go back, retarget. Just hold slightly upright so I'm in the door. And press A. And then I'm in Ganon's castle. And save warp. Frame 2 is different, but frame 3 and 4 are the same for the most part. Or replace my setup with yours if you feel so, feel free. So try and get hit by this. Stun him. And try and get onto the left side of this Armos. And pull it 7 times. And target once, target twice, and get ISG. See up, but don't see up too quickly, because if you see up and go back too quickly, then you'll miss a critical. So unsee up, tap back, and mash backflip. So let's just say you got a bad angle and you're here. So instead, if you're right here, you're going to want to just do a normal roll. I'm an idiot. But anyways. I died. Oops. Alaris, I don't know how to fix that. I turned the game audio, like, as far down as it can go. Yeah, I gotta reset. So if I'm on the right side of this guy, do this setup, which I just failed, and then don't only do one target. Gotta be fast forward though, that's why I failed Slash the sign and grab choose. Unlike MST, don't try to switch here, because you don't need to. Get hit once or twice on your way back. Usually twice if you didn't screw up. Do a few side ups, and hold target to reduce lag. The main idea of Faithless is to show backups. So So you get 2 tries for guards. 2 tries and you have to wait 2 minutes outside. You gotta wait until he's facing the other way. These are very good guards, so... I lied. So don't expect those good guards. I have to wait outside. Oops. Rip. I'll have to wait outside. Oops. Lol. So if you get caught twice, then you just have to wait outside for 2 minutes. No cam because this is a tutorial. There's nothing you can do about this, you just gotta wait. And I'm gonna have this edited out because I'm dumb. Normally you would have 2 tries, but if you mess up your movement here, as in you fall by accident, then you only got 1 shot. So I just gotta wait for day. Nice emotes. So there's a risky strat you can do with this guy. You can side up past him if he's where he just was, but it's frame perfect. That's how I'll probably get past him. Equip, choose an ocarina in whatever spot you like. Just make sure Bug's ocarina and choose are equipped, and then just press A in front of Zelda. Stick isn't necessary. I really prefer if I can skip this cutscene. I kind of prefer if I had a controller cam as well, but I don't have one. Hello, Wizmaster. I mean, I could move my webcam, but like I got it in a decent spot, so I don't want to move it. Yeah, there's some weird ways you can fail ZL cutscene skip. You could have a bad angle, or you can pull the chew really late or early. Because it's very, very hard to fail ZL cutscene skip if you do it correctly. So... yeah, the chew timing can be off, but it's not precise at all. Potential 6 side ops. You can either ESS or shield turn here. And then right near the end of the backflip pull chew. It's not precise at all, but that was pretty late. Hold up slightly upright, up left here, to get a good angle. There you go. The movement in this room can be very finicky, so just practice that movement. It's absolutely necessary to sell your bugs here. Nice movement. That's a massive text box. So I can either do Doom Jump or not do it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not doing Doom Jump or Mega Jump. I can do old route. So, dot skip, pretty simple. And even if you don't do Doom Jump, the route for it is pretty simple. You can easily watch a VOD which does Doom Jump or Mega Jump. So usual first frame, second frame thing. So this frame hold up. For consistency on N64, doing that setup, it helps to do ESS left instead of tapping left. Yeah, this is with RBA. French, I'm doing a tat so I don't need splits. And it's a little known fact here that you actually do save time by mashing the text here. Just press B once and then I can save a few seconds. The tech stuff, yeah, he does. I'm just referring it like for newer runners. There's a few things that are undocumented in OT that really do need to be documented, but like there isn't really a proper place for it. Also, I forgot to mention the fact that if you press A while trying to climb up a ledge, you climb up instantly. It's not very well known by newer runners. And it saves a lot of time in the run. Or at least, it may not seem like much, but it actually does make a huge impact. Yeah, I know, Wizmaster. I just, like in general, if you're unsure if there's quick decks, just press B or mash B. Backwalking out Temple of Time saves 2 frames, as opposed to rolling. That's not supposed to happen. I'm an absolute genius. I can confirm, guys, I'm a genius. Because your movement's bad there, that will happen. It is faster to roll this way. But ideally you want to target the Kokiri at a certain point, and then press A to get a good angle for backwalking. Kind of like this, but it's pretty bad. So if you get this, you have to readjust. So the point you see is where he's going to backwalk to, so you have to adjust accordingly. Or you get a bad adjustment, and you have to do that. So if you're on 1.0, the graves are very, very dumb. So the fast strat for this is you can get to the left side of this, Tap down left. That's not down left, but alright. And do a side up and backflip. Very fast. Same thing here. This is pretty fast. Unless you fail. If you unless you get a bad angle, then it's not worth it. Hey, Dorsby. So occasionally Dampe trolls are a big deal. Just have to dodge around. Here's an example. Press A to climb up this ledge really quickly. That was pretty fast. Also, you should never get this kind of Dampe time. Target the wall, target the chest, target the wall, and side up and go back in bounds. If you have critical health, as in the beeping parts, the camera will be really messed up. Yeah, I know the rolling flows are in the 12 frames. Just practice them. Yeah, I'm uploading the vid, but I'm heavily editing it due to mistakes. I'm just editing out dumb parts and skipping the good stuff. So, you can do the hook shot, the hover boost first route, but it saves 8 seconds and uses 2 chews. Get ISG off the sign. Typical MST setup. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, don't forget the Harpies in Dampe's grave. If you've not used Hundo, that's easy to forget. And pull your tube. It's actually very slow to use a hook shot here, so what you ideally want to do is target and move along that way. If you get stuck here, that's bad. Try and get yourself back up. So if you get stuck here, just try and move along, and if you get stuck very early, then just do a side hop. Thanks, Gunray. Hope you feel right with the cold, dude. This isn't precise at all, so just make sure you're in the corner. Because if you're right about here, then the room will actually load and you won't be able to get through the door. So make sure you're on top of here, and then side up. Okay. If he doesn't go in the middle, direct him away from the hands. And I hope the hands don't reach out to you. Stand right here. Or a little ahead, that works. And save remote without doing any equips. The estimate for your first run, like if you're new to the game, then I don't really know. It depends on how much you practiced. If you practice to a decent extent, you'll get a 540 or 530, possibly 520. So there's a few ways you can do this, the movement here. The first way is you can turn around and do backflips. But that's very slow. A second way you can do this is you can roll let me try that again. You can roll around this and then start backwalking. Or the other thing you could do is do frame perfect side hops, but I do not recommend doing this because it's only faster if it's frame perfect. Open the grave, scoot forward. It's extremely easy to improve on a 100 run. Things can go wrong. And you just correct your mistakes. Okay. So just roll in. Now, there's going to be keys right here. So you do 2 rolls, and then do a quick draw jump slash. Like that. Slash his keys. Wait 2 rolls so you don't fuck the skeleton. Climb up. Room done. Yeah, it was. That's my idea. Also, around the read that you just saw, the game occasionally eats inputs there, so occasionally you just might fail a frame perfect side hop. So, if you feel inconsistent about that, just mash side hop. Backflipping here is fastest. And go to the left side and start side hopping. Try and be against the door here. Or like somewhat close to it. Hold back. And then target the wall and then just start backwalking. Again, targeting is very useful in 64 because it reduces the amount of objects that can be loaded into the game. Being this close isn't optimal. Alright, so there's two ways you can actually get that heart piece up there. The cool way to do it is to get on this and hope you actually jump. But if you have a bad angle, that won't work. And occasionally you won't even jump in the first place. It's faster the way I'm doing it, but getting the heart piece is faster if you're coming from Dembe's grave. So here's a second method, which seems more consistent. So if you can't get that jump, then just target the top of here and mash B. You'll be on top. Hey, Hammerlow. Nothing real left in Kakariko, so just head to DC. If you're doing DC in one trip, then the route is a bit different, and you use more chews, but I will not be covering that because it's very, very difficult to do, and it kills many runs. So skip pack this touch plate, you don't need him. Chew slash this hole. Make sure you don't get hit by that guy. If you miss once, you get hit. Yeah, DC in one trip is only if you're going for World Recce. And it's very easy to run out of chews with that route. So we're just gonna restart this area just to kind of make a point. So target, do the good chew strat. Alternatively, you could do the backflip chew strat there, but slower. Also, you can do Mega Jump or Hookshot Jump if you want. So the ride's a bit different, but it's not too different, so you can figure it out on your own, I guess. Also, holding L here, or Z, is very, very useful because it reduces lag from that massive Dodongo head. So it's doing hookshot right there. Depending on the route, you would get fair if you're doing mega jump for DCM2 trips, then you'd get it from the statue by Hyrule Castle. If you're doing DC in one trip, then you get from the Gospel Stone, like like inside the grotto in DMC. So if you want to get this Skulltula, you do. Oh, you get in this corner first of all. Side up, side roll. First frame you drop a chew. It's much more consistent pause buffer this. So if you get this frame, just mash B and hold R like mad. And we get the first frame that he... Or probably, I don't know, the pushback frame. Like, just hold down. And just get this guy from here. Occasionally these keys control you and make you get hit out of the air, so just a heads up. There's two ways you can do this. The first way is to just casually walk over here and then make it over here. The other way is to do some really swaggy rolls and then do a jump slash here. Also, not facing this area reduces a lot of lag. I do, but like I'm doing a tut. So take damage, fall damage here. Preferable if your health was lower than this, but oh well. Do this very same setup to save a chew, and wait until the red flash on the second, like the bottom on the right, or the flash after, and then just do some backflips. And then do a backflip. That's a DC hover. So, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna take some damage, and then kill him. So you can either do a save warp or die here. I'm honestly not sure which is faster. But I personally do a death warp here. My health allows it. And now it's time to Hess. So if you don't know how to do a Hess, then what you do is you essentially you backwalk enough from the bomb so you don't grab it, and then roll onto it on a decent few frames, and hold ESS position. And then once you get into this frame, then wait until you advance 1 frame. And then press Z and R on the same frame. But you don't need to pause that, you just need to get used to the timing. And if you hit this slope, that just means you had a bad angle. So do a decent setup to be able to hit him. Ideally, you want your ocarina equipped. You don't have to Hess, but it's much faster and it's much easier to learn it in the long run. Because if you don't know Hessing, you're not going to get very far in OOT. Or like, not too far anyway, because it's a very vital trick to go fast. If you pause, if you equip Ocarina on the same frame as text comes up, then you can skip his text. And wait until he's done talking. And do a side hop. Very simple. But I had a bad angle, so... Damage yourself with a bomb here to get out of here faster. So if you have a chew, you can use it, but I'm gonna be doing damage buffering with a bomb here. And to properly do damage buffering, you have to wait until the red flashing stops. And then wait until it stops and then hold shield. Because a common mistake people make is that they damage buffer too fast and the damage doesn't register. So you just gotta wait, and then you'll get it every time. So what you normally do there is you just, if you're at half a bar, you just place down the bomb and then die. Very simple. Alright, so this is Ball on B in the grotto. There's a few ways to do this, but this is by far the most easy I've seen, that I've tested. This will need a setup. So do 2 side up left, 1 to the right. Shield turn or ESS turn this way. Drop a bomb, roll, backflip. First save of equips, do this. And make sure ball is on C right. Pull out bottle, target. Wait until the frame where you can't see Link very well anyway. It's this frame. The one where he's pushed way into the wall. And press B. He has a stored sword. His sword stored now. So since I have ball on B stored, or my B button stored, you have to target, hold shield, the button for the bottle, and then let go of shield. Ball on B. So let's just say you fail it, and you don't want to re-enter. So essentially, a similar setup is done, but you do a side op, place a bomb right here, and then do a roll and a backflip, but it doesn't always work. So, drop fish on your B button with hook shots on C right. And make sure to catch it when pocket egg is on C right. Essentially what I did just there is I changed my Deku stick capacity to 0. And I changed my slingshot capacity to 10, which are both invalid values. But once I get the upgrades for them, it changes them both to the max upgrade. So if I went to the Deku stick guy and got the upgrade, I would get a 30 stick upgrade instead of a 20. So just equip Ocarina, Bomb, Hookshot. If you have Fire Tunic equipped, equip it to Kokiri and re-equip Master Sword. Or use Choose. If you can roll here, just roll, because it's a few frames faster. Ball and Babe with bugs is pretty bad. Also, make sure you get to Goron City before day, because if it turns day, then your pocket Cucco will hatch into a full Cucco and you can't use it for RBA. But it's very unlikely to happen unless you mess around too much. And when I say mess around, I mean waste a bunch of time. Like for no reason. Alright. So, get a good angle here. Do a spin attack. Do a spin attack and then just backflip into this. And occasionally it'll be rock jewel. Don't worry about it. So, since it's day, turn to night. Because if you get here before it turns day, great. Use that to your advantage. And you go hook shot to the left side of this. It's not really that precise, but you'll get you'll get used to it. Climb up here. If you're low on bombs, which you shouldn't be, just grab the bomb pot right there. Blow up this. Slash a guy from behind. And make sure to equip fish on whatever button. doesn't really matter. Also, because I did bottle RBA, I have a third bottle now. And I'm gonna use that extra ball for collecting Poes later in the run. But I still have to collect the final bottle, due to the rules of 100%. So there's two ways you can do this to get on the Switch. The first way is, well, to do OI. Which is pretty easy way to do it. So a second way to do that is to get Navi delay. Like, is use Navi to press down the switch. But you have to make sure you're targeting an enemy. On the next frame, you need to press C up. I lied. That's the correct frame. As you can see, he didn't go up. Switch didn't go down, so that means you got it. Again, Navi Dive is for more advanced players. But for now, if you're new to OT, just do OI. So, bomb him, slash, and go to either right here or right here, depending on how you want to do your setup for DC ROM warp. Personally, I like going here. He's dead. So, alright, since I can't damage myself down for the lava, since I have to get the heart container, I have to put down bombs in a circular fashion. So, put down a bomb, rinse and repeat. And you can't Ocarina buffer in this room because Ocarina is disabled in boss rooms. And go down to half a heart. So you're going to want to get in this corner specifically. It may work on others, but just use this one. Make sure you're in the corner. Backflip, side roll. Backflip, side roll. 4 backflips. And do a quick bomb roll. And then mash fish. So there's a chance you can get fish trolled here. So you're gonna want to wait until a 5th black flash. And that's about what it is. Because you can easily miscount. So once you get to the frame where the fire of the bomb is like on the left side, that means I think you need to advance 2 frames. And then advance a frame while holding target. Unfortunately, I was wrong. So if you get the second frame, then you need to hold left and backflip, and then OI. You can't do this on the same pause buffer. So press ball and then sword. Unfortunately, this isn't going to work. So that was one frame early. And getting a fish troll there can throw off a visual cue. Unfortunately. So unfortunately that can happen, but it's not very likely if you do your counting correctly. That's how to do the fast method. So if you fail it, just do the same setup again. The lava is loaded once you get down here. So do the same setup. In the same corner. So you just gotta get used to eyeballing the setup. So it's a 5th black flash, and I recommend buffering it if you can. Until then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's late. So that's 1 frame late, so I have to restart the setup. So if you go 1 frame late, then just redo the setup. And you'll know if it's late. So this is the 5th black frame. So target on this frame, buffer in a target, and then buffer in it again. So once you get to this frame, you're going to want to buffer in a down, left, and an A press. And you get a backflip. Once you're in the air, you're good. Press fish on unpause leg, and then after the unpause leg, press sword. And if you get that explosion right around that time, it means it worked. Don't save, continue. Make sure you save warp before doing that wrong work, by the way, or else it will not work. So everything I've done is completely necessary except for the mistakes. Hey, Pice. So essentially we're going to be doing a weird shot. Pretty sure everybody knows what a weird shot is, but I'm going to explain it just for reference. But just, you know, on N64, this room is very laggy. If you look like right here, you can clearly see the amount of lag, like with Link and stuff. So to reduce lag, you can always target right here and do the weird shot here. So just do a normal weird shot setup. Bonk the wall. Pull bomb, back roll, backflip. Wait until a decent explosion frame. And when he gets pushed back, that means let go of shield and mash hook shot until... That was bad. So that means you got a bad frame. So simply try again. So that's how it should work. So essentially the way I do a weird shot is you bonk the ball, and then on the recoil, you let go of shield and mash hook shot until you go until the frame you go under the ground, and then you let go of everything. And also, because I did hookshot RBA earlier, there's no lag with this chest, because I automatically just get the item without the cutscene. So with hovers on an ocarina equipped, exit. Yeah, Pice, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it on YouTube and editing some mistakes so it looks decent. Line up with about here. And then hookshot the corner. It's not precise. So to get on this little part pretty consistently, target, side up, side roll, slash twice, target, side up twice, tap up. And then do gate skip. The majority of the time, if you do fail gate skip, it means you got a bad roll. So just get a good velocity from your first roll, and then you should make it. Yeah, the YouTube video is going to be a lot shorter, trust me. So, Wasteland Hess time. So you can either just follow the flags, or do Wasteland Hess. I'm just going to show off Wasteland Hess, just to show it. And how to properly do it, if I don't void out. Alright. So that's very fast, so I recommend doing Wasteland Hess if you can. Jump down here, target the wall, pull out a hook shot, hold down, get the hook skill. No problem stickering. The second part of the Wasteland Hess is very tricky and difficult, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. But if you don't have Lens of Truth, which you won't, you have to do this kind of blind. So just make sure you're about here, walk along the edges, and go along, like right about here. Don't go past here, otherwise you'll void out. And then head about here. And then go on this little slope here, and then head straight forward. And then you should be good, just backwalk to the flags. Yeah, ZFG has a tutorial on Wasteland Hess if it looks cool enough for you and you want to learn it. But you can do everything by just backwalking here. See up and then just backwalk if you don't have enough bombs. If you do have enough bombs, just do a super slide. Make sure it's night right now, because you will need this skull shot. Yeah, it's faster to do a Hess here if you have enough bombs. So, exit to get Requiem. Guys, I'm sorry if I made a few mistakes. I kind of made the tutorial bad, but I'm doing my best that I can on an N64 without save states. You can watch this cutscene as a child. Backwalk into here for day-nighttime cycle, because for some reason the time you get in here affects it for later. So you can either do a pot super slide here, which makes you have to get used to the timing, or you can just do a normal backwalk super slide, or a mega flip. So let's see if we can do the pot super slide. That's how to do it properly. So let's just say I missed that, and I have an extra bomb. I'm gonna do a mega side hop. So essentially, I'm gonna want to skip a Song of Time block. You can skip the Song of Time block, and what you want to do is keep holding target, but hold very, very slightly right from down right, because if you press directly in the notch from down right, you'll get a really funky slide. So, like this. So, there's 7 frames to backflip here, so when you think it's right, just backflip. If you get a bad velocity, then that happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Snickering, I don't have a controller splitter, so I can't really do that, and I'm on N64 because I can't really fairly teach us an MU. So as a backup, do a shoe mega side off if you have enough. And same principle. And do a backflip here. And hold, like, press hookshot right when you're about to land, so you don't flip back and bounce. Because if you accidentally get a very fast velocity from that mega side up and you end up here, then you're going to void. Climb up. I mean, dude, I can't do anything about the game volume. Like, I have it literally at... Oh. Hold on a second, guys. Nice. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be better. Okay, fix it. So, first of all, you're going to have to clip behind right here to get the Skulltula. So you're going to want to get in this corner. It's not precise at all. Make sure you have hover boots on. So, target, shield turn down right. Make sure it's in the notch. and mash side up right 4 times. And hold right. And when you're about here, when you're about, the camera's about to go out of bounds, then backflip. And then unequip hover boots. Slash the Skulltula. Play Pearl Arrow. This tries to do third person. If you're low on rupees, just grab that, because you need 8 rupees for bombs. And equip bombs if you haven't already. If you had to use a chew backup. 20 bombs. To reduce lag, roll and face away. So this trick can be a bit picky. So make sure you're like right at the edge. And then ESS turn right slash AB. And then you should clip in. Occasionally if you have a bad position, then... Or like if you jump slash very early like I did there, then you'll clip back in bounds. And the main idea is to wait until the puddle settles. Or that can happen if you go too fast or too slow. Hold down, and then hold down again to reduce lag. This is a safe strat, by the way, so you don't fall off the river. Climb up here, get to the very edge of here, then hookshot the top of the ladder. And for a good cycle for Bigger on Sword, you're going to want to do this area fairly fast, so you don't waste an extra Sun Song or 2. Hop up on here, hit the Skulltula, pull towards the grass, and once you grab this ledge, target, then tap left for consistency. Equip hover boots when you get, and then start backwalking when you get to the corner, and backflip. You can also do a mega side hop that does, like, saves 2 seconds. You can also walk up to King Zora and then clip through him, but you can also Hess, so I'm going to show that off. That didn't work. Also, if you get this little thing of where you're holding a bomb, let go, and then you get a really funny little movement thing, that means you're on a slope. There's not much you can do about it. Yeah, I can Hess if I'm not what you said. Unfortunately, I could not get that Hess. That's very easy to learn anyway. So essentially, if you do get that Hess, you'd be Hessing up here. And then you would hold right ESS right here. And then you would clip through, and then jump slash when you follow OB, and then just swim up. But the backup for this, if you have to walk, is target, hold forward, jump slash. Then just navigate the ice, and then float up. It's fastest to do a Hess here, so make sure you're on high, make sure you're on high ground before doing this Hess. So if you're in low water, like high water, then the bomb will go out and you won't get the Hess. Yeah, I should do swimming link. I'm not showing you a Jabu's adult setup, please. I don't even know it myself, so I can't do it. Hello, sample. So once you get out of here, tap down to get a good position. Then you're going to want to do a weird clip, which is essentially the same as a weird shot, but you don't let go of Z or L. So again, first recoil frame, and just mash hookshot and keep holding L or Z. And you should drop down here. Do not touch any directions on the control stick and just press A. You'll drop down, target this wall, and then hookshot up here. So there's going to be a heart piece down there, so the thing you can always do is you can either do a jump slash recoil and swim to there, or you can do a mega flip. Like this. And simply jump these decently optimally. Alright. Guess save here. So there's two ways you can do this. You can kill all these guys to open up the gate, or you can clip through using one of these guys. The way I do it is I wait for this guy to come here, side up, hold right, clip. And there's another few ways you can do this trick. So you can either do a Hess clip here, you can do a soup slide to clip through right here, or you can clip through with a jump slash and a bomb. But for now, I'm just going to show off jump slash with a bomb, which is very consistent. I'm waiting till the big blue frame. That's late, unfortunately. And hold forward and jump slash. That's how I clip. Also, I don't recommend doing the super slide method, so I will not do it. And you can do a Hess clip right here. If you put the bomb like right above here, it extends the frames you can Hess. So if I drop this here, or somewhat about here, back up a bit, and then Hess. And hold nothing. And let go of L and I just Hess there. Also, if you're very, very low on bombs, you can do a ledge clip right here. Which is pretty easy to do. Just stay along the outer part of this, then jump slash back in or use hover boots. Like this. Now, this clip can be kind of hard, but not really. But an easy step to do this is side off to make sure you're in the corner, and flick left, drop a bomb, target, hold like upright, and then mash crouch stab. And use this as a good time to damage buffer down. If you can anyway. Because you need to die at the end of Ice Cavern. Break 2 of these icicles, but not the one in the corner. If you do break the one in the corner, you have to re-enter the area. Get the Sculptula. Grab this if you're low on rupees, which you probably will be. Get like right about here. Something just happened. So on the first recoil frame, equip bottle over Ocarina, and hold down right here. And then while clipped out of bounds, hold down. Or hold slightly down right. And you'll flip. So first of all, I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Because I don't want them interfering. Yeah, walls don't exist in Zelda games. So if you're wearing hover boots and you backflip onto this on the right, like at the right time, the window is a few frames. You can save a bit of time and get another hover boost, like get more hover like time and stuff to get to that ledge. So I'll do that right now, like that. Doing a roll then backflip really helps. Make sure to target here because the camera's a bit wonky. Same thing with here, but it's more precise. Roll, backflip, equip bottle this time, and get blue fire. Make sure to get a good angle here. Either climb up on here or get a ground jump and go there. And like jump on there. equip, do those equips, and and try not to get hit by the keys too much. I'm notorious for that. So get a ground jump and jump up here. And climb up. So let's just say you're really, really low on bombs, like you only have one bomb left and you don't have enough for the skip. So you're going to be doing glitchless strat. So target this, turn right, roll, backflip. Then when you're close to the edge, hold up left. It's sort of precise. As I said. Or you can hold up, it depends. Like that. You have to do that a bit earlier. So you can also Hess clip past the freezers in this room. It's much easier. But it's very easy to miss that Hess as well. And just hold ESS. Well, let's just say you can't or do not have the ability to Hess. I did not mean to get those hearts. So if you don't have the ability to Hess, you get in this corner, like directly from the ice. Wait until you get that specific recoil frame, and then hold down left, and you should get to the door. And then clip. I know, Gunray. And then get hit by this guy as many times as you want. But ideally use bombs. And use hookshot to reduce lag by looking away from him. So there's two ways you can do this. The first way you can do this is you can buffer down to half a heart and then pause buffer the chest opening by opening the chest on the second explosion frame. The second way you can do that is you can damage buffer, which I'm going to do right now. And it's kind of hard. And this is a one frame trick, so make sure you know what you're doing when you're doing it. So if that happens, that means I'm one frame late. And that just means you lose 2 minutes. Hey Josh. And this is a very ideal time in case you... Like if you're low on bombs, then that's like a really good example of where you need to save bombs. You can also farm bombs off these guys in case you're very low. And hope they drop some. Like that. Because their bomb drop rate is actually pretty high. So if you die, just travel back. And try it again. And just do a slash at the end of that clip to make sure it's more consistent. It makes it much easier. Then again, Hess clip here. Pretty easy. And simply try it again if that doesn't work. And I don't recommend pause buffering it because N64 pause buffering is pretty bad. But if you're on VC, I would say go for it. So if you get this frames, that means it worked. So just press A on unpause lag. You'll get the iron boots and you will skip Serenade. If you do watch the cutscene though, you lose about a minute. So if you're not sure about if you're gonna get it or not, or you have a bad time, then you can watch the cutscene if you want. So equip blue fire over bombs and then equip hover boots. And preferably stay on this side. And start rolling once you get to a better slope. Like right now. Because if you do roll while on the slope from before, you'll fall down and lose time. And just backwalk to right there. But you can do a west that saves a few seconds. But the angle's kind of iffy. Make sure to be walking through King Zora after you put blue fire on him. Talk to him, and before his text ends, hold R. And you will get a speed frog. Unfortunately, I don't know a real backup. I don't really know an effective backup if you can't walk through King Zora, so just make sure you get it right the first time and it's not hard at all. So, once you get back here and you warp back, tap back, play Ocarina, target him, equip prescription over bottle, and make sure you're on the stairs, like you're right on these stairs. Keep targeting him, and then just hold R. Like when you get this collection die, just hold R and make sure you're on the stairs. And you'll get the Zora tunic instead of the eyeball frog. And then you'll get the real eyeball frog if you do it again without doing anything special. Hey, Cursed Gamer. Let me know if any news comes up, dude. So just side up here. And timing isn't at all that tight unless you screw up too much. So, make sure to hookshot this specific side. Or the right side of the hookshot, so the right side of the ladder to clip through. And then press A and then B. And you'll clip through. Do a side up completely, like, I don't know, perpendicular to this. And then jump slash. And then just clip through. Pretty easy. If you're low on bombs or you don't want to get Druidia bombs, you have to farm from this grass here. And sometimes you can just get very unlucky and get no bomb drops, which can happen. So this means I don't have to get Drunia bombs. Unfortunately, since it took that long to farm, I'm going to be late and have to do an extra Sun Song. Make sure, also right here, make sure that either Kokiri Tunic or Zora Tunic is equipped, not Fire Tunic. Also, what I did there was I got the heart piece from hookshotting the chest and then quickly equipping Kokiri boots, so the game thinks I used a golden scale. So press A first before giving him the frog, because if you give him the frog, it's over. He won't give you the heart piece. Now give him the frog. Make sure you have a decent amount of rupees, and I would say around 80 is a good amount. 80 or 90.